thanking Etika for inviting me here today. And let's just start the session. Beat the heat. Of course, we are seeing the ad of ice cream, and why not now taking care of skincare? So I am certified in various courses. My expertise is into gut and hormonal imbalance. But after doing all these courses, I have learned one thing that our body has an immense amount of healing power. Our body knows what to repair, how to repair. And if you are struggling with something, and after going to countless doctors, if you are not able to find out the cure, then trust your body, just change your lifestyle, and ultimately you will get the answer. Keep this formula in mind for whatever problem which you are dealing with. Now, when we talk about skincare, everyone is having different skin, oily skin, dry skin, different texture. We stay in different areas, different weather affects everything. So suitability is the number one criteria. Whatever products are suiting you, please stick to it. Do not try and experiment with what other person is trying, because that is a classic way that you can damage your skin. So do not get into the experiments and use the products which are suitable to you. This is the number one rule when we talk about skin health. Second is consistency. No matter how good products you are using, but if you are not consistent enough in your skincare, you will not get a flawless and glassy skin. Even if you can spare only 2 minutes or 3 minutes in a day, be consistent. Have that routine of morning, evening, skin routine, and the night, but be consistent. Consistency will give you the best results. And to achieve that, see, we all are really busy in our life. Nobody is having time. Everybody is working really hard. So for that, if you keep that skin routine really tight, then you will not be able to do it every single day, and consistency will not be there. So to achieve consistency, keep daily routine simple. That will help you in buying unnecessary products. Like, say, for example, there must be many multiple unused products lying in the cupboard. And when you think of keeping your routine simple, 100% you will avoid buying all those multiple products which will be just lying in your cupboard. And believe me, everything is chemical. And no matter how good the product are, ultimately it is chemical, and you are putting inside in your skin and in your body. So be careful over there. Today we'll cover 5 points. First is that skincare routine in 7 single steps. Damage by sun. If we talk about skin damage, there are 3 major things. One is sun, the second is sugar, and third is smoking. So we'll talk in detail about sun damage. Then skin damage, of course, smoking, alcohol, and cosmetics, and many more things. Mistakes to avoid skin damage and detoxification tips. Of course, we know where is the damage, but we also need to know how to prevent in damaging our skin, and how to detoxify our body in a better manner, so that can give us flawless skin without too much of effort. And fifth, natural ways to achieve glass skin. As Ritu has mentioned, I believe in natural products, and I have covered mostly natural products which will not give you side effects. Now, the first 7 steps of skin ritual: clean, clean, clean. This seems really simple, but if you notice, 90+% of people make a mistake in cleaning their skin. We need to clean first thing in the morning, in the evening when we come back, and at night before bed, or wherever we sweat, or after exercising. You have to understand that the skin is the barrier which protects us from bacteria. But if we don't wash, the dirt will accumulate, the sweat will accumulate, the dead skin cells will accumulate, and it will ultimately lead to skin irritation, and it will damage your skin much more than that. So if you're suffering from acne, I have seen certain clients who were just suffering from acne. By adding morning and night skin washing proper ritual, they have seen immense difference in their acne. So don't underestimate the simple rule of cleaning your skin every single day. Now, in that, the points to remember is that, of course, when our skin is naturally acidic, because it is a barrier, and which is going to help us from avoiding bacteria. So if you overwash it, then also it will strip out your natural pH balance. That is also not good. So do not apply too many harsh chemicals. Gentle cleanser are fine. In the morning, if you're washing, simple washing with water, milk is also fine. Just be careful for your skin type. If you have dry skin, sensitive skin, or oily skin, use a product, whatever is suiting to your skin. As I've said, that suitability is the number one point, but just wash it every single day. Avoid overwashing and never sleep with your makeup on. This seems basic, but we have problem with the basic only. So correct whatever is suiting to you. The second step is applying toner. Toner is not must, but toner will help you restore your skin's pH balance. So if you are suffering or if you are going through some skin issue, after cleaning, applying toner will 100% help you. Serum is also a great thing to help on your skin. It will help you target a specific skin concern. They are concentrated. And if you apply on that particular problem areas, it will give you benefit and faster results. So applying toner and serums, you can apply if you have particular thing. Just consult a particular person who is expert into this, and then buy a product according to your skin type. But the must part after cleansing is moisturizing your skin. It is must as per your skin type, because washing ultimately is going to strip your layer. It's ultimately going to dehydrate your skin. So better if you use moisturizer as per your skin type. In summer, of course, we like that water-based gel, or even if you want that thin one, the cream-based moisturizer, that also will be helpful. But do not miss this second step. I have, as I've said that I use natural products first, and I have seen that a lot of research reports have given this go ahead to aloe vera gel. Aloe vera plant is healing plant. It is mostly safe for all the skin types. It doesn't give you side effects. So even if you have oily, dry, sensitive skin, just try aloe vera gel. It will also help you with the irritated skin or sunburned skin after tanning, when we, on the vacation, when we go out and have that tan. That time also, if you apply aloe vera gel, that will help you. It will also help you in managing other skin conditions. Just one point to remember, that aloe vera will make your skin more sensitive to sun. So if you are applying aloe vera gel, 100% you have to apply sunscreen without a fail. Yeah, that comes to the third step of protection. After cleansing, you have to maybe apply toner or serum, but must apply moisturizer. And the third is on the top of it, sun damage, like protection, like SPF. Now there is a confusion that whether we have to use a moisturizer come SPF or only SPF. In that, I would suggest that moisturizer is basically going to moisturize your skin, and SPF will just give you a protective barrier on your skin, which will protect you from sun. So applying a separate moisturizer on a top of it, a separate SPF will 100% help you better. Use a broad spectrum UVA, UVB, anything between 30 to 50, because in our skin, usually we don't go too much out in sun, but at the same time, we do go out in sun, and it is healthy to go out in sun. So apply SPF above 30. And of course, try to cover your face with hat or any protective clothing. Direct sunlight is not helpful for your skin at all. Now, few points when we talk about sunscreen lotion. If you are outside, if you're on vacation, and if you are continuously out in sun, then you have to reapply in every 2 hours. If you are sweating, if you have done exercise, or if you have done swimming, then of course the sunscreen will wash out. In that case, you have to reapply again, even if it is not 2 hours. So the thumb rule is, if you're out and you need to reapply in every 2 hours, and if you wash out, then also you have to apply your sunscreen, because it will help you. Now, then there are people argue that if we are just sitting indoors, why do we need to apply sunscreen? Now, even if we are sitting indoors, it's impossible that we have not stepped out, or if we have not got sunlight exposure at all. In that case, it will help you. And the sun damage, as I've said, that there are three things which is most harmful for skin, which is sun, sugar, and smoking. So in that way, it is better to protect your face for sure. So even if you are indoors, just apply sunscreen once. In that, don't apply again and again, but at least once a day, better to apply sunscreen. Also, this we also have that exposure from screen. We are always on the computer, on the mobile, and the blue light exposure will also damage your face. So in that, applying sunscreen will help you. So you do not have any you can say excuse left to not to apply sunscreen, and this one simple thing will definitely help you going with a healthy skin. Now, people don't apply sunscreen because they sweat excessively. Now, what is the reason that sunscreen is going to protect you, or will just have a barrier, and in that the heat is going to the trap inside the skin. It will not come out, and that's why you might be feeling excessively hot. So in that time, you can do two things. You can change the texture. If the texture is too thick for the sunscreen, then also you will feel excessively hot. And if the sunscreen are having some oils or silicone, that can also create a barrier. So you can just try and use the thinner one that will help you. But not applying sunscreen is should not be the option. Also, if you apply too much, that also can give you that excessively hot face. Another tip is use antiperspirant powder. Of course, once you apply sunscreen lotion, then if you apply powder, that will help you and you will be able to sustain with it. Also, give your time, your face to settle down. After applying moisturizer, then sunscreen, your body is anyways hot. Then you apply powder, give yourself 10-15 minutes, settle down, and then step out from the room. Then you will not sweat excessively. So that was the third point for sunscreen. Fourth is hydrate during the day. Now we wear makeup and go out, and then definitely in the afternoon time, we don't want to wash our face. But at the same time, it is important to hydrate the skin during the day also. Using face mist is the best way. Look for the natural ingredients like glycerin or vitamin E or rose water, aloe vera. High hyaluronic acid is great to maintain the moisturizer. It binds moisture into the skin. So best if you can use that kind of product. Of course, keep some basic things handy. So you, after hydrating, after cleaning, applying face mist, you can apply a basic makeup on your face and just go in the day. But at the same time, do not just not hydrate your skin. It will help your skin it will help maintaining your skin in a better manner. Now, deodorants, please do not apply deodorants directly on your skin because deodorants are nothing but chemicals. And when you are going too hard on chemicals, it's not going to help you for sure. It just absorbs in our skin, it goes in our body, it mixes up with our bloodstream, and it can imbalance hormones. We'll discuss more about when we talk about hormones, but deodorants, if you are applying, then just reconsider it one more time. Evening care, fifth step, when you are back home, absolutely remove makeup. We are tired and we don't want to do that. But it is better to remove makeup. In that, if you are wearing high makeup, then double cleansing is better. First cleansing is normal with that eye makeup remover or micellar water. That is the first cleansing. But second is any cleansing cream or cleansing oil. Use proper way, double cleanse and remove the makeup. It should be the first thing. The moment you change your clothes, that time you have to remove your makeup. Gentle makeup remover is, of course, advisable and it should be suitable as per your skin. This is normal that avoid excessive scrubbing. Exfoliate twice a week. Exfoliating twice a week is important. That is going to remove all the dead skin cell. The dust and the dead scale which accumulate on our skin is also not healthy for our skin, and it can worsen the acne or the other skin things. People use wipes because we feel that it is easier, but wipes are not same, that also are loaded with chemicals. So instead of using wipes, consider with a towel. It's better. The more natural way, if you opt for, it will give you less side effects. Again, after cleaning, think of a toner or a serum and a moisturizer, but go chemical free in the evening once you are back home. Because going chemical free also will help you taking care of your skin in the long time. Now, night cream. People say that in the night, in the daytime, the skin sleeps, but no, skin keeps on repairing 24/7. In the daytime, also, the skin is going to repair by the daytime. The chances are more that we are wearing SPF, we are wearing makeup. And in that time, of course, it harms a bit. So when you are at home and when you are not putting off any chemical, that time you have to take extra care of your face. In that, applying eye cream is a great option because aging is real. No one can avoid aging. And if you say that you can deal with aging, no, it's not possible. So, with the increased age, if you can take extra care of your face, it's going to help you in the long run. Instead of then going to the various doctors and buying excessively expensive anti aging products, if you use your normal, consistent daily routine, simple, and take care of your day or your face every single day, it will give you more results. So, applying eye cream, lip balm, or night cream will 100% help. Now, there's a new thing which is going on that people say that you have to warm your cream for 20, 30 seconds. So, in that, the cream and all that have a high absorption rate. And if you keep on rubbing it or keep on warming, it's going to absorb in your hands and you'll have a sexy hand. But you don't need a sexy hand, you need a nice, good face. So, how do you apply? There's a way of applying cream which therapists use. You have to put a dollop of cream here and cross your hands. Then namaskar means it will move a bit. Then again turn your hand and then pull it apart. In that case, you will have cream evenly on your face, on your hands, and then you can apply on your face. Instead of rubbing and warming your oil, you can do this. It will give you best benefit. Again, I'm repeating, put a cream here, cross your hand, do namaskar, move your hands, and then pull it apart. You will have cream evenly spreaded on your palms and on your fingers, then apply on your face. So night ritual should be without miss. The seventh thing is sleep tight. We do not give too much of importance of our lifestyle. We feel that if we want a glass skin, there are products, there are cosmetics which are available that can help us. Of course, that can help us, but imagine when you have not slept well, 100% on the second day, you will have a dull skin. You will have, you can say, puffy eyes. So, in that, you have to clear your sleep routine or you have to have a disciplined sleep regime or you have to work on your sleep if you really want a good skin. Sleep discipline will help if you understand that sleep, that wake and sleep cycle. If you expose yourself in the day, the sunlight goes from our eyes and it gives a message to our head that it is a daytime and our body wakes up. So the discipline, by the time you come back home, you have to use the mild lights. The dull lights will help you, giving you the message to your mind that it is a night time and you need to sleep. That is the number one discipline. Of course, using less TV, less mobile, because the light again will go from your eyes and will tell your mind that it is yet not night. So be a discipline, take a shower with warm water, change into a nice, fresh cotton clothes, airy clothes, comfortable bedding. Now our skin is continuously shedding. We are not able to see that, but it is there on our bed sheet, on our pillow. And when we sleep on it, of course, the whole skin comes in contact with that pillow. And then that the bacteria gets inside our skin. So changing pillow covers once in a week is of course recommendable. Now this you must have heard many times, multiple times, but how much we do that we don't know. So if you are not doing this, please start from today. To improve sleep, usually people also ask for magnesium supplements or melatonin supplements. But simple ways of adding some discipline in life and consuming chamomile tea is also a natural way. It will help you improve your sleep, at least help you onset your sleep. Again, I have mentioned before that screen time needs to be less. If you have more screen time, your mind is anyways will be active and you will not be able to sleep well. So sleep tight for your skin is must. This was 7 steps: cleaning, moisturizing, day care, evening care, night care, and sleeping tight. Now, which are the things which can damage the skin? Of course, we discussed in detail about the sun damage before, so I'm not clearing it, but this is the first thing which is going to damage your skin. So, without fail, please wear SPF and make sure that you remove SPF the way you are removing makeup. See, people make a basic mistake. They don't understand that makeup and SPF, they both are designed to have a barrier on the skin. So the way you are removing makeup, the way you are sincere of removing makeup, the similar way you also need to be sincere in removing SPF or the sunscreen lotion. When you come back home, even if you have not done makeup and have just applied sunscreen lotion, that also you need to remove it properly because it's a barrier for your skin. Smoking, of course, it reduces blood flow and collagen. It breaks down and it gives, when the skin is open and broken down, it gives exposure to toxin. The toxin can enter through our face into our skin. And that also gives a dull and grayish and yellowish complexion, uneven skin tone. So if you are a smoker, heavy smoker, you will definitely see on your skin that smoking really hurts. So if you want a nice skin, avoid smoking for sure. Same thing with alcohol, that alcohol dehydrates our body. It gives puffiness, bloating, dark circle, premature aging, and it can also aggravate conditions like psoriasis. So, alcohol, if you consume in moderation, it will help you. Now, smoking and alcohol is become, I don't know, very common. So, what to deal with it? Now, to deal with it, again, you will also get help from skin detox. Skin is the biggest organ and skin will help us detoxifying faster. So if you're smoking, if you're consuming alcohol, then again go back to the root of skin and try skin detox. Now understand that skin is the biggest organ and it will help you removing toxins from sweating. So anything which can make you sweat will help you remove toxin faster. You can add a session of sauna or steam, a weekly ritual. Body massage is great. It is going to add blood circulation. It is also helping in detoxifying faster. Exercise will sweat you more. Of course, that also helps in skin detox. Infuse water. Water is for clean, clean, clean. So if you consume more water, that also is going to have a glass skin. So infuse water, if you add in your routine, that is also helpful. Now avoid greasy, spicy food. We love it. But if you, everything you can't love, you also have to try and understand how to balance it. So avoid greasy and spicy food if you want to go for the skin detox. At least 10 days, if you follow this, you will have a great benefit on your skin for sure. Fourth damaging thing is hormonal imbalance. This particular cosmetics industry is not well regulated. So even if it is written on the product that it is natural and it is free from artificial products, it is free from all chemicals, please do not believe that. Be really, really careful before buying any cosmetics. But ultimately, skin is a barrier, but skin has a selective permeability. So what happens in that? Few things can absorb through the skin and it can go in our bloodstream. We do massage and that also the oil gets into our skin. So ultimately, there are few things which enters through our skin and can mix it up with the bloodstream. So any product, if you feel that it is return natural and free from all that cruelty and all, please don't do that. Trust the product, use it. If it is suiting to you, then only buy. Now, how to understand that the product is good? So, thumb rule is use what's suitable. We have used it, and if it is suiting to us, then it's all right. As I've said, that use minimal, buy good products and avoid cheap ones. Ultimately, quality matters. If you are not able to afford, then use less. But just don't keep on adding multiple products and then go for the cheap ones. Unknown brand and homemade products. Yeah, if you feel that this particular auntie is making an amazing face pack, please don't go and buy that. And skin brightening skin creams are the worst ones because they are high in mercury. And mercury has high absorption rate. There are cases, and then there are in that few people's kidneys were affected in just 6 months of using skin brightening creams. So just choose that whether you really want to go with that cheap and unknown products and the products which are really showing you good effects. Ultimately, using natural products and taking a route which is giving you less side effects is always better than going to the unknown product because the risk What we are carrying will come to know later on, and that time it might be too late. So how to understand that the product is safe? Ingredient list, try to read that. The first ingredient is the main ingredient. If there are too many numbers, it's all chemical, man-made chemical, and that's why it's given numbers. Look for certification. If there's any certification given to a particular product, we can safely understand it is a good product. Read for which skin type it is, and whether a particular skin sensitivity is written or not. Direction for safe use, know, understand how to use it, and read warnings. If you try this 4-5 points and purchase a product, you should be safe. Now, this is the very crucial point, and people do this, and I don't understand why they do this. Over the counter supplements, if they are just in any shop, and if they see that this is a great thing for skin, of course, it's a commercial product. So they will make the label really appealing, and they will add 4 or 5 things which can tempt you purchase that. But again, read it and just don't buy everything what you feel that it should be good for my skin. It's a chemical only. And if you really want to have a glass skin, look for your gut health. If you are having a normal diet, a clean diet, if you are detoxifying regularly, if you are exercising properly, if you're taking care of your stress, if you're taking care of your sleep, most of the time you will have a good skin, and you will not have to opt for this kind of shortcuts. 100% it will not give you side effect, and it will be good for the long term. Stress, of course, it kills us all the time. If you are on the edge, it can affect your digestion. It can again lead to hormonal imbalance, and it will hamper the mechanism of repair and rejuvenation. So work on your stress. Now, people say that, no, I pretty understand that we have to work on the stress. I try hard to work on my stress, but I'm not able to. I don't know how to. I just tell them one thing, that, of course, by thinking about the stress and by thinking that I need to work on it, by thinking that, oh, I don't need to think too much about negative thing, it is not going to help. Try adding activities which you enjoy. At least a ritual, a weekly ritual, that, of course, if I like to go and meet my friends for 2 hours or 1 hour, or if I like some painting or music, something about my passion, add activity which makes you happy, and you'll be able to manage your stress well. Working on your brain health will also help you, but I don't think I want to go there. It'll be a too lengthy topic. Last is tips for glass skin. We all like to have the glass skin, and how to do. So always understand, it's not only what it is looking outside, it is all about your gut. The more clear your gut is, you will have a great skin. And if you want to just cool down your body, go with this hydrating and cooling drink. Right now, it's really hot, and in that, our body. So, our body is 50 to 60% water. And we will not understand if we are dehydrating. So, continuously hydrating our body is the greatest thing which we can do for our body. In that, hydrating and cooling drinks, if you add in your ritual in at least summer season, it will help you getting a glass skin. Coconut water, lemonade, buttermilk, panna, iced tea, green, whatever you are liking it, add at least 1 or 2 glasses of it. It will help you cool down the body faster. So when we are coming back home and just really heaty, and just opening a can of Thumbs Up or Pepsi is not going to give you a glass skin. This is going to give you a glass skin. Only be careful of a sugar load. Of course, even if the fruits are healthier, that doesn't mean that if you consume sugar juices, it's the similar way it's healthy. Fresh fruit juices have a high amount of sugar. Of course, high glycemic index, that watermelon and that mango, they are also high in sugar load. So don't just consume juices, which is like the fruit juices. Coconut water and lemon water, all those things are better. Buttermilk is good because it has a good probiotic. It's going to increase your good gut bacteria, and it's going to help you. Cooling face mask after evening when you come back. Of course, you are drinking, but at the same time, if you apply something on your face, it will help you cool down faster. Whole milk is a remedy. I'm sure that everyone must have used it, but ultimately, when we think of cosmetic and face mask, fancy face mask, we forget all these things. But applying cold milk on face after coming back home will really help you in an immense manner. Similarly with honey, yogurt, aloe vera gel, I have mentioned before only. Cucumber juice, just grate a bit of cucumber and just squeeze it and make a juice of it and just put it on your skin. It'll help you cool down faster. Potato juice is helpful to target darker spots. So if you have any pigmentation, now pigmentation is nothing but hormonal imbalance, and especially for people or women who are passing through perimenopause, menopause, they will have pigmentation. In that, you have to trust your body. You have to let this time pass. You have to do lifestyle changes, work on your gut health, work on your hormonal imbalance, and leave your pigmentation alone. It will heal by itself at their own time. Try this cooling mask when you come back home when you want to go chemical free. Now, basin and turmeric scrub, I'm a fan of this once a week. When you try this, I'm sure we all were doing that when you were children. Our mother must have used this on us to remove tan and all. So chanika basin and then turmeric, little bit of milk if you can add. If you don't want to add milk, then you can add yogurt. But taking shower with once a week with this turmeric and basin scrub will give you benefit on your skin. Ice facial is new thing. Of course, ice has a healing property, especially on skin, but you just have to be careful that directly application of ice on your face will irritate your skin more. So maybe you can cover it in that some loose or thin cloth and then put it on your skin. Don't put it straight away. It will help you reducing that puffiness on your face. You must have heard that celebrities, when they wake up, they put their face on that ice water. So it reduces puffiness. It also helps skin and this acne. It helps in repair. So that's why it will help in acne, sunburn. It will give you healthy glow, and it will help you recover speedy. Of course, it helps in removal of little bit of worry on that wrinkles. See, do not worry for aging. Wrinkles are part of aging, and it's all right if you are growing beautifully. But if you manage your overall health, it will help you better. Last is laugh. See, we underestimate the power of laugh. When you are laughing, it will give you better glow than even applying this cosmetics and mask. It helps in balancing hormones. It helps in improving our stress level. It will help in digestive stress. It will improve your sleep. And once you laugh, the blood circulation will also increase glow. So laughing is the real a good remedy for a glass skin. And lastly, I would say that remember, consistency is key. Even if you follow 2 to 3 steps daily is enough. You don't need to apply cucumber juice every single day or milk every single day. Just think of cleaning, washing well, applying moisturizer or wearing sunscreen, removing that makeup in the evening when you come back home, and a night ritual. And it doesn't take too much of time. Little time, 2 3 minutes in a day consistently. If you do 100%, it will help you. Yeah, so this is the end of the session. I hope I could make I could give you some details and could give you the answer for the glass skin. I'm just going through the questions. Anything specific brand. So I am a health coach and I would not prefer to recommend any brand. It's ultimately, as I've said, that whatever is suiting to you, just read the label. And if it is suiting to you, if you feel trust the brand, just try and apply and see how you feel on your skin. If you feel it's suiting to your body, then you can use it. Rose water as a toner in the night. One person has asked me, can we use rose water as a toner in the night after face wash? Of course, rose water is good. Toner will help you balancing your pH level. So after face wash, applying rose toner is good, but also apply a night cream or some moisturizer because that is a must. It's a need for our skin. When there's an imbalance in our skin, it's best that you apply moisturizer. Now sunscreen wipes are also available in the market. Is it good? So as I have mentioned before, that wipes are not made equal and it 100% will have some chemical. So better to use sunscreen lotion, which you trust the brand, because it will ultimately will resolve the purpose. Do not just go for any vibe. Again, if you trust the brand, go for it, but just read the label and then take a call. Hi, Purnima. Yes, we can hear you.
Hi. That was a very nice session. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. My question was, in India, we have a very limited sunscreen option, as in SPF below 50 or max 75, right? So what are the best sunscreens that we can get in the market, and with which SPF and plus, like triple plus, 4 plus, what kind of category?
So would not like to recommend any product otherwise because I'm not sponsoring any product, but it's not that you have to apply SPF above 50. Even SPF above 30 will suffice. It's just that if you are too out in sun for a long time, you can reapply. So we have that myth that we need the higher number, like 30, 50, 60, 75. The higher is better. No, it's not better. It will give you the protection for longer duration. If it is for 30 or 40, it means that the protection is for limited time and you can reapply if you're outside. That will resolve the problem. But do not just because 50 is better than 30, it's not the right thing to think.
Can you suggest any specific brand? Currently, I'm using Biotic.
Huh. So yeah, that is a natural brand. You can use it.
Okay. Okay, excellent. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry about that because I don't like to, recommend any brands.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, basically, I was just asking because there is no any home jugaad that we can do in sunscreen. Have
No,
to
yeah.
buy.
So biotics is nice. Yeah. I agree, Purnima. I'm just a little, skeptical in giving names.
I get it. No, Biotic, if it's good, I'm happy to continue it.
It's good. It's good. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Mm. Himalaya eye cream, lip balm, good. So if you trust the brand, and as I've said that if you have tried it and if it is suiting to you, you can do that. I'm getting hair growth. Ujjwala is saying on my face, what are the best way to remove that? So it is more related to your hormonal imbalance than your skin condition. You can work on your lifestyle to remove that. Otherwise, that in India we usually were massaging on upward direction. If you can put it in your lifestyle, that will also help you removing hair growth on the face. I would not use to apply that any waxing method or anything. Of course, people use it, but it's a little risky because your facial skin is little, you can say that thinner, and anything which is harsh for your skin is not going to help you in a long term. Can you suggest any good products for dark circles and detan? So dark circle is mainly related with genetic. It's aging. If you have not slept well, it is also the reason for the sun damage. It is also the reason that if you have too much of oily skin and the oil is clogged here. Now, the eye under our skin that it is very thin, so you don't have to apply heavy oils. Use lighter or milder cream around your eyes. Try ice facial, that will also help you. And focus on your gut health and focus on changing your sleep routine. If you manage your skin routine, the eye circle will definitely help. So you don't have to check about your vitamin deficiencies also. I do not suggest to consume a lot of supplements, but our diet, if it is full of vegetables, fruits, healthy fats, carb in a balanced manner, and protein, then it is enough for getting all the vitamins. So correct your diet, correct your sleep regime, try ice facial, and I think you should be okay, and you will see the result in your eyes. It also due to allergies. If you're facing or if you're finding a problem with your allergy, you can correct that also.
And here I see one question. My arms, necks itches a lot whenever I go out under the sun. I
Yeah.
have got some black itchy patches in the neck as well. Although I shower daily and use SPF 50 sunscreen as well, are there any extra precautions I can take?
So are you covering that area?
We can, like, there is a question in the chat box.
Okay. So if the see SPF is there to give the skin the particular barrier, But at the same time, we also need to cover with our clothes wherever it is possible. And in that case, you can say, because excessively using sunscreen is not going to help. See, whenever our skin is exposed to sun, that time our skin will produce melanin. And because of that, we get the tan. That means that our skin is trying to protect itself from sun, and skin will automatically will produce that, which is a good thing. You don't need to try and remove too much of tan. By the time with the time it will go away. Of course, turmeric has a great property to remove tan. As I've said, that basin and turmeric scrub at home, if you apply at least 2-3 times in a week, it will help you remove your detan. But particular problem which you are asking me about, that whenever you go out in sun, even if you apply sunscreen, humidity is also a problem. If you are sweating too much, that also can give you that kind of itchy feeling. Try some medicated powder, antiperspirant powder. In that case, it will help you, I feel. So applying sunscreen, covering your that particular area with clothes, and applying a powder medicated should help, I feel. Ritu, which are the question which I'm not able to see now?
Yeah.
There's one more question. Can we apply aloe vera in bare skin after cleansing? Of course, you can apply aloe vera gel in bare skin after cleansing. It's a great product to use. I have used it and I'm very happy with it. And I feel I don't mind recommending that. What is collagen and should we consume? So our body produces collagen naturally. We don't need to pop collagen supplements. That's what I was trying to say, that on the shelf, when you were purchasing the product, it's written that collagen and it will give you glass skin and all, and we pop it. Actually, it's not necessary. If you just manage your cleansing routine, if you eat healthy, and if you have a healthy lifestyle, you don't need to, your body will make collagen on its own. How do skincare for 1 year kid, which is sunscreen, is used for baby? There must be products which is for kids, and applying sunscreen for kids are okay. It should be in fact recommended, because according to one research I had read, that highest damage by sun happens by the age we turn 20, because mostly we are out when we're kids, and when we are in college and we want to go out, that time the maximum damage happened. Afterwards we sit at home or sit at the office. So of course, with the 1 year kid, you can apply sunscreen. Again, check brands which is good for kids. I'm not the best person to answer that.
And now I have allowed Mishra. You can unmute
Yes,
and
ma'am.
speak.
Yeah. Hi, ma'am. Gargi this side.
Hi,
First of
Brad.
all, thanks for the session. It was very helpful.
Thank you.
I just wanted to know, like, majority of the information was like for oily, dry skin. So I have combination skin. I wanted to know, like, if you have oily area around the cheeks. So I get pimples a lot, and it like comes and goes, and then I have acne scars. So
Yeah.
basically, I follow some. Previously, I used to follow some homemade remedies suggested by my mom. She used to use it since her childhood, and it worked well for her. But now it's like I turned up to for some of the dermatologist also. I use some homemade remedies also, but it's like coming and going again and again. So is there some specific ingredients I should look for in the products, or I can use something from like, homemade remedies, something like that?
Yeah. So Kagi, I will ask you a few questions. How old are you,
Mhm.
if you don't mind asking me?
Sure. 27.
27. Is this genetic issue?
No, not at all. My mom has like great skin
Great skin. Okay. And from how long you are having this issue?
since 1 year.
Since 1 year. Okay. Do you think that you have hormonal imbalance? Do you have a disturbed cycle?
I don't think so, ma'am. Not
Okay.
really.
Okay. And is there any change in your life routine? Say, for example, the way you are commuting, or any skin routine, if you have changed, do you think it could have given you that particular issue? See, Gargi, anything
Mhm.
happens, there is a root cause.
Mhm. Mhm.
And whenever I coach my clients, we sit and we discuss on the lifestyle, that what could be the root cause of a particular problem. When, since you are telling me that you are 27 and you did not have this before,
Yeah.
suddenly you have developed this condition. So is there anything which you have added, maybe some skin product which you are using it, or maybe some different water or some different soap or the different commute that that it is adding more dust? Anything you can think?
So, like commute wise, I can say I'm working from home since last 5 years, since COVID time. So, but yes, I can say like when I started going to dermatologists, it has increased a lot because maybe the products, and first of all, like how much duration should we give to our skin to adjust to the products recommended by the dermatologist, because we just keep waiting that maybe it will take time. They also suggest that it will take some weeks, and at the end I like literally give up on that products.
Yeah, so it will be very wrong of me if I say that you are going to dermatologist, and that is also because you yourself have said that after going to dermat, it is increasing a lot. You need to go
Yeah.
to dermat only if you feel that there are rashes on your skin, if you feel that there is
Okay.
some infection on your skin, and
Okay.
acne is something which is it is mainly in your gut. And there are no absolute reason for acne. There's no absolute remedy for it. People
Mhm.
really work hard to work on acne, but it is more genetic. So if your mother is not having it, if your mother is having glass skin, you need to trust your genes over there. And you yourself did not have it in your puberty, what I'm assuming.
Yes.
Yeah. So in
Yep.
that case, I feel that if you have seen this particular session with the cleansing routine, just trust it and use it for a month.
Okay.
If you are so much irritated with this, going with a dermat and taking care of your skin,
Yep.
it's not about only dry skin or oily skin or combination skin. I have not even touched what you have to do for dry skin. I have just touched what you need to do for all types of skin and for our skin.
Mhm.
Yeah. So to make some routine, try to go chemical free, try to reduce the medicines, and try to work on your diet
Mhm.
just for 1 month. Then you can go to dermat.
Hi, ma'am. As everyone has
I
stated, it was good session from me.
Thank you.
And I have a two question, man. See,
Yes.
the first one is like, I don't know the proper rituals on the reapplying of the sunscreen, because when I was getting out of the home, yes, of course I'm applying sunscreen, but when I'm on the street, I'll be like halfway deep. So I it doesn't know, like when I use the sunscreen, even I feel wet, and I even feel that what I'm applying is coming out of the bed. So that's what the first question, and I doesn't know how to apply on it when I step out. And second is like, one of my friend said to me that using vitamin E. So what I'll go to the local pharmacy and buy a capsule, and I'll use it on my basket. So is it advisable on that? This is the two question.
Okay. So the first question was how to apply sunscreen when you are stepping out. Is it a question?
It's a reapply.
Reapply.
Mm.
So once see, it's all right if you're going to be in the office the whole day. You don't need to reapply. You need to reapply when you are outside in the sun throughout. So if you are stepping out and if you're going to reach in your office in 2 hours, it should be all right. And try to put a hat or try to cover your face as much as possible, because direct sun exposure, if you avoid, then also it is going to be enough. Sunscreen helps when you are in a direct touch or direct exposure with sunlight.
Yeah. What I'm saying is like, assume that I'm traveling for the 4 hours in a bike. So when I'm stepping out, I just use my sunscreen. And on the meantime of 2 hours is covered, and half of
In
the way.
the cause of concern, there must be a smaller product of sunscreen you need to carry. There is no other option.
Okay.
Yeah, because just wash your face in that time and apply it a bit, a little bit of powder. If you put on it, you will not sweat excessively.
Got it.
The smaller products, 100% are available. If you are really that careful in applying sunscreen, which is a great thing, then why not carrying it together?
Got it.
Yeah. And about your vitamin E. So, of course, these vitamins are helpful. It's not that it is with the aging skin, it also helps. As I've seen that too many cosmetics are not required, but since you have asked, vitamin A, people use it mostly. You just need to avoid your eyes, your nose, and your jaw and your neck just to not to get irritation. Vitamin C is also antioxidant. You can say that also will rejuvenate your skin, will help you repair your skin. That also, if the cream with vitamin C, if you can add, you can, it's all right. And what is your experience of applying vitamin E capsule? Because it is little oily. Is it suiting you?
Yeah, it's suiting me, but I used only less than 1 week. Doesn't know how
Yeah,
it's
so
result.
if it is suiting you, vitamin E is also good. So vitamin A,
Mhm.
C, and E are great for skin. And if it is suiting you, you can apply. As I've said, that the first rule is suitability. If you've tried
Mhm.
it, if you see the brand, and if it is suiting to your body, please apply. No problem. Only if it is giving you some adverse effect. And if you feel, no, so it's adding acne or it is really oily, then don't apply. It's a good thing to apply. But I don't see, and I don't recommend, and I don't say that without vitamin E, your skin will not be good. No, I'm not saying that. If you're applying, it's good, but you can do without it also if you're taking care of your diet.
Okay. And the question that sorry, I'm just taking a lot of time. The
Please say.
question I posted here is like the question that you have read, that using aloe vera on the back skin, because when I use the aloe vera on my back skin, I got a lot of pimples on my face. That put me in the concern where I use partially but not fully.
No, if you have noticed that aloe vera after applying aloe vera, if it is giving you a lot of pimples, then you have to stop it. When we sweat more and when we have the same clothes, it's going to, so the bacteria is going to be on our in our body in with our skin in the contact all the time. So at that time, wearing fresh clothes will help you. Using powder, antiperspirant powder will also help you. And after coming home, throw out that clothes and take shower. Clean your skin, because the more bacteria if stays on your skin, it's going to agree with the condition. And after aloe vera, as I've said, because aloe vera increases sensitivity to sun. So if you put aloe vera, you have to use sunscreen. So if it is not suiting to you, remove aloe vera and try an aloe vera maybe in the evening or night. It's not that everything will suit everybody to everybody. If it is not suiting to you, take a clue and trust yourself, because you know your skin the best. No dermat can tell you what kind of product you need to use. You know the best. Trust that thing. Is it okay, Azar?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
There's one more question. I think, Karan, many people have vitamin D3 deficiency. How do they handle exposure to sun? So, of course, staying too much in sun is not advisable. And anyways, we don't stay in sun all the time. And most of the people will have vitamin D3 deficiency, in that you just need to pop supplements, nothing else. Nothing else will work. According to one research, in I think Maharashtra only, they were trying to understand, and the kids were also having vitamin D3 deficiency. And when you have vitamin D3 deficiency, vitamin D3 is a material which body requires to run various systems and processes. And if you don't have vitamin D3, you will not be able to absorb enough nutrition from your body. So if you are having vitamin D3 deficiency, pop supplements and don't be deficient.
We are having a question. Remedy for the fast hair growth.
For the
Fast hair growth.
fast hair growth. Oh, okay. Hair and skin, it's basically made of protein. You can say dead keratin. And in that, if you increase your protein intake, it will help you. You can say that great with a great hair and great skin. But at the same time, protein is very difficult for our body to digest if you are consuming protein supplements. So you need to work on your gut health. Now, which are the ways where you get protein? A handful of nuts is must in your diet. Seeds, if you are a woman, flax seeds, please add soaked seeds, chia seeds, flax seeds, pumpkin seeds are great to have. If you can have hemp seeds, that also is good. So your routine should be one handful of nuts and one half bowl of seeds, soaked seeds, must. That will give you good protein. If you're vegetarian, go with that lentil legumes pulses, at least 2 portions of lentils you have to consume. That is a great source of protein. And add millets. If you add millets, that is also a great source of protein. Add paneer. So make sure that you eat at least 2 things which is rich in protein. That will give you a great hair, and you will get to see in a month only. If you are using the natural way to consume protein, your body will be able to absorb, and then it will show on your hair and on your skin. One thumb rule, that if your body is not able to digest protein or fiber or anything else, you will get bloating and you will feel gassy and you'll feel heavy. That is a sign that you are overdoing it. So if don't overdo it, but add protein rich food which is natural, and it will give you great hair and skin as well. And if you're non-vegetarian, of course, meat and chicken and all that helps. Fish also helps. But at the same time, don't do too much on it, because the way it is cooked, it is mainly like oily, greasy. That doesn't necessarily help always. So be careful in what you are consuming. But if you want a great hair and a skin, then work internally, then externally. I hope I could answer that question.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's one more thing. Can we use turmeric, milk, honey, face mask daily on face? Will that make my skin? See, don't do too much daily. There's no need to do too many things daily. If you just exfoliate once in a week, that is also enough. Just follow the cleansing, applying moisturizer, SPF, and a good night cream daily. Doing too many things is going to strip your face or strip your skin, and ultimately is going to disturb your pH balance. So don't do that. It's not necessary that every day rubbing the turmeric on your face and milk will give you better glow. No. What I've suggested is that the cooling body from inside by consuming that juices and all will 100% help you. And think of a skin detox. Add all those things in your lifestyle and see the result in a month. Any supplements or multivitamins that we can have for glowing healthy skin? No, I don't prefer any multivitamins or something. But as I've said, that the protein rich diet, if you add, it will 100% will show on your skin. And the steps which I had mentioned, the routine and the cooling drinks, try that. It will help you better, and no side effect whatsoever. Sunburn skin, as I've said, that it is irritated skin, aloe vera gel will help, but give it a time and it will settle down. After face scrubbing at home, pores get open. So which facial mask or homemade mask apply to close pores? See, when we scrub, of course, you need to remember that you don't scrub too hard. It has to be gentle. And when you are scrubbing, it's going to strip your skin for sure. So for that, first thing is the toner. Its pores are not like doors that they open and then they close. Ultimately, skin has a permeability, and it opens to release excess sweat and all, and it closes down also. It works as a barrier. So skin knows the best. The best routine after scrubbing is toner. If you put serum, moisturizer, and make it simple, as simple as that. And what I have mentioned about that milk or honey or cucumber juice, that all you can help. Otherwise, if a scrub which you have used before, then you can apply that. Otherwise, too much facial mask and all is not necessarily going to give you glass skin. I'm sorry, but this is what we all feel, that the more on the skin we do, the more better skin we have. It's now doesn't work that way. Any blood test that can be done to see if our hormone levels are okay or not. Of course, we need to see the blood profile, and then there are many markers in which can show overall picture of how your body is good from inside. It'll give you guidance for sure. CPR, so then C-reactive protein is one marker which can show the inflammation in your body. And inflammation can be attached with many things. Otherwise, hormonal imbalance you can see in your body or in your mood. If you are depressed, if your skin is bad, dull, if your sleep is affected, if your hair are falling and all, that time you can understand that you are going through a hormonal imbalance. But in that case, I would suggest that you go and consult a healthcare professional. Just giving advice on this particular platform will not be enough, and I might go wrong also there. Any home remedy for deep cleansing, as I've said that, whatever I have mentioned, I think if you follow that, it will give you a good cleansing of your skin, and which is enough. You don't need more than that. Pigmentation, any recommended cream to overcome pigment? So pigmentation is mainly because of hormonal imbalance, and especially with women, they pass through pregnancy, post-pregnancy, especially in perimenopause, menopause, that all happens. And pigmentation is a natural way of aging. There's no too much of a remedy for to removing pigmentation, but if you just keep on following the healthy routine for skin and a healthy lifestyle for your skin or your body, your pigmentation will reduce overall. And if you see that pigmentation is more in that 40s and 50s, and later on by 60, 70, you don't get that kind of, it just goes away. So don't run too much after clearing pigmentation or freckles. Let them where they are, and don't be bothered too much about it. Just be proud of your age, I feel. I see a lot of reels talking about consuming ghee with water for good skin. Is it really good? So ghee is basically, so our body needs good fat. Of course, when I talk about cholesterol, people say that no, anything with the ghee and all is gonna increase my cholesterol and can I'll put on weight. But we need a good, healthy fat for to protect our organs, and it will help us as well. So in that, ghee will help you for sure. Ghee, then coconut oil also people drink 1 spoon. That virgin coconut oil cold press, it is also good. And of course, don't forget to consume nuts and soak seeds. It will also help you. So these are the common questions which I have already taken. I'm not taking that. Can we apply curd for oily face and scalp? So of course, few people apply curd for oil on face and scalp, and it helps in reducing dandruff. But it is on person to person. If you try and apply, and if you feel it's suiting to you, then you can continue. You have to take a call as per the suitability. Applying curd on scalp and on face is a good remedy. Is it safe to use vitamin C serum? As I've said that vitamin C helps in repair. It is antioxidant. When we talk about serum, it is really concentrated, and it will target on a specific skin condition. So if you are struggling with any specific skin condition, it is good to buy vitamin C serum and apply. Now, when to apply? Clean your face first, then toner. If you want to apply toner, then serum, and then moisturizer, and then SPF. This should be the line, or this would be the way you have to apply. One question about the kids, that do you suggest sunscreen for kids between age 3 and 6? Of course, I suggest sunscreen for 3 and 6. And do you recommend besan plus turmeric paste to kids? Of course, it is healthy and you will not get any side effect. Applying besan and turmeric paste to kids is absolutely all right. In fact, recommended.
Here I see a question. Can vitamin C serum be used in day when you are going in sunlight?
Okay, well, for vitamin C. Yeah, of course. As I've said that after serum, anyways, you have to put moisturizer and sunscreen on the top of it. So it's going to protect, it is going to protect your skin like a barrier. You can definitely use vitamin C first and then serum. See, why this you have to follow this particular way of putting one by one, because when you put serum, it's going to be in your skin. It's going to penetrate in your skin, and it's going to start working on repair. And when you put SPF, it's going to just give you a barrier which can just cover up your skin. So vitamin C is inside. So that's better that you put vitamin C first and then sunscreen. No, it will not react too much when your vitamin C serum reacts with sunlight when you go out. It's not going to react too much, but as I've said that we really have a harsh sun. It's not advisable to go in sunlight. Try to protect your face, try to wear hat or cover with a scarf or something. it's best to wear sunscreen, but at the same time, it is better if you protect your skin also with the clothing or anything.
Here we have one more question. If only knee and elbow are black or dark in color, how to cure it?
As I've said, that basin and turmeric thing will 100% help. People also have used potato juice. Potato juice will help in reducing that darker patches. So grate a kacha potato and then squeeze the juice and apply that juice on that particular area. It will help. It is really giving good result in this dark black patches.
We have one more question. Does milk and milk product flare up acne and sebum production?
So yes, when you are talking about kids, of course, I don't want to say no there. But in case of few people, milk and milk product will 100% flare up acne. It is an inflammatory product and it is a highly debated subject. In few cases, removing milk has reduced inflammation and has also helped in reducing acne. But at the same time, milk is healthy also. If you are consuming a healthy product, unnecessary just to remove it is, I would not recommend. In that case, you can just try all other options. And if you feel that no, milk is the only one which is affecting my skin, then try and remove it and see for 21 days. If you feel, yes, you have got a good result after removing, then go with it. Otherwise, see, I don't mind you remove supplements, I don't mind you remove junk products, I don't mind you remove unhealthy products, but I would mind if you remove a healthy product, which is because I believe in gut health, I believe in our body and filling up our body with nutrition from inside. And milk is not that absolutely unhealthy. Nowadays, we don't get that kind of clean milk, and a lot of things like hormones goes inside the milk. That's why we have started questioning this. So if you feel that after removing milk and milk products it will help, try. Otherwise, if you're getting a good brand of milk which is hormones free and all, I don't think you need to remove.
Yeah.
And milk products are always loaded with sugar. If you are too much concerned, remove sugar from your absolutely that dessert. That also will help you.
So thank you so much, Preeti, because actually we are running out of a time.
Okay.
So everyone, please post the questions. I'll just provide my email ID. We'll answer those questions. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining, and thank you so much, Preeti, for answering all the questions patiently and delivering the PPT very nicely.
Thank you very much, Ritu, for inviting me, and I'm glad that I could make a little bit of difference. Thank you very much for everyone.
And please post your questions to my email ID. We'll share with the Preeti and we'll answer those questions. My email ID is ritu@ethica.co.in. Thank you so much once again.
Thank you.